What's up everyone, WizardKen here with another Xbox One World of Tanks video. Today we're going to be reviewing the Tier 9 British tank destroyer, the FV4004 Conway. That's right, we finally are doing a review of this tank. We've had it for a while now, and it feels like I should have done this video already. And I should have. Technically, I was supposed to do the video yesterday, but unfortunately, because I've worked so many days in a row and my wife isn't here and stuff like that, I have to pick up on a lot of the slack that she usually does and stuff like that, meaning my laundry. And so all my clean underwear is all dirty. So yesterday I had to spend majority of the day cleaning all of that nasty underwear with all the skid marks and stuff in it. Anyways, that's what Bubba was telling me yesterday. He's like, "Are you doing your laundry?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I bet it has all those skid marks in it." I was like, "Dude, they're not skid marks, they're racing tracks. They're dirt race tracks." And God, this is going so bad. Anyway, so we're doing the review today. The other thing I want to do is thank everyone once again for coming out for the World of Tanks Community Tournament and being so supportive to not only me, but the teams and stuff. I mean, we had a really good turnout. I think at some points we had like 50 or 60 people watching just on my channel. And that's not all the other streamers that are streaming different things too. I know they were streaming stuff like Mad Hatter and a couple other guys were doing some streams. And they were getting a lot of views too. So all in all, we had a really, really good turnout. And we want to thank you guys so much for that. And thank you guys for having me as a commentator. I really, really enjoyed it, and they've invited me to come back for this weekend. Now, one thing I need to explain about this weekend is that I have to work both days. So pretty much what happened on last Saturday, where I did only about 2 teams, that's pretty much all the commentating I'm going to be able to do for both of those days. I do not have those days off, and unfortunately, by the time we're done with the second game, that's when I had to start getting ready for work. And pretty much I have like 10 minutes, 20 minutes to turn off the stream and get going to work and, getting dressed to work. So I apologize for not being able to do that. And I apologize to the teams for not being able to cover their matches if they're one of the 3rd and 4th groups. So anyways, alrighty, so let's jump into this thing. Now, usually we go over the stats, and sometimes we go to the tank inspector and look at the armor of these tanks, but we're not going to do any of that today. And you're probably thinking, what? We always go over the stats. We're not going to go over the stats. You want to know why? This is one of the rarest tanks that I've ever seen before, that really, none of the stats really change on it. If we look at the packages real quick, really, as you can see, we're going to put on the very first package, the stock tank right here. And as you can see, we've already got a tier 10 gun, 120 millimeter, and a tier 9 turret. Well, we go to package 2, the only thing that goes up is an engine. We go up to package 3, the only thing that goes up is an engine, tracks, and radio. So really, the stats don't really change at all. So let's go ahead and put this back on again. And I'm going to have to go to supplies because, of course, they're going to load me up with a whole bunch of HESH rounds. And I really don't want HESH rounds. I want my armor-piercing rounds for this tank. So I apologize for anybody that's new to the channel that's watching this video for the very first time. I did go over the stats on our first impression video. So look up that the playlist called First Impression, and you will find all the stats and everything in that video. This is mainly for the people that have been here for a while and have already gone over the stats, so we can jump in and maybe do, instead of just 2 battles, maybe we could do 3 or 4 battles. I don't know. Let's just see how much we can get done. And we'll just talk about the tank as we go. So I think this will be a lot of fun, and away we go. Alrighty, guys, so we're on Airfield Standard Battle. We're going to be facing Tier 10s, Tier 9s, Tier 8. So we're definitely going to be seeing if the Conway can handle Tier 10s today. It's been a while since I've had to face a lot of Tier 10s like this, but we'll see what we could do. But the nice thing is they put me on the side I really do like being on. So we're going to go up this way, see what we can do. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming out to this video and watching this thing. I appreciate it so much. You guys are the best freaking subs and a YouTuber could ever have. I want to thank you guys so much. I don't say that enough, and I really want to just take this time to say thank you so much for that. So anyways, getting back to the tank, as you can see, it doesn't move very slowly up a hill. It does pretty decent on speed, in the sense of getting up a hill and the traverse. Look at this thing. I'm traversing like a madman in this tank, still moving forwards. This thing has amazing amount of traverse, and sometimes it even screws me over where I might have wanted to hide behind a building or something like that, and because of the traverse, I accidentally slid a little bit too far. Ooh, I hit somebody, but it wasn't the guy I was aiming at. So, yeah, really good on that. But also, look at this reload. How quickly does this thing reload? Very, very quick. I love this tank in the sense for its reload. You could shoot round after round after round after round. It is amazing to be able to shoot so many rounds down the firing hill, the firing hill, the range. So we shoot about 7.69 rounds a minute. Ooh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. The STB-1 does not want to give me enough to do anything to him. He wants to keep just sliding back and forth. And I could probably hit him pretty hard if I could get a better spot on him. That's why I like this position over here. I can shoot up there, I can shoot over here sometimes, and I can shoot anybody that wants to freely move up this way. So, but I do have to move a little bit closer for the people that are over this way. That guy's a little too low for me to be able to actually sit there and shoot at. Anyways, let's see if we can get up here and do anything. Looks like we've got a heavy tank just balling it out here. It is my FV4004 brother, the heavy tank. Or I'd say cousin, maybe not brother. Because, yeah, the FV4004 183 would be the that heavy's brother. So, he's more like my cousin, something like that. Anyways, as you can see, we do a decent amount of damage, about 400 damage every single shot. Maybe a little bit more, depending on how good we can hit an area. So, we kind of took a quick shot on that one. I wanted to get a shot in there quickly, and that cost us some easy points. And we were stupid about that. I was thinking that these guys would have him killed before I got a chance to do it, and they didn't. So, anyways, looks like we're going to probably win this game. I mean, I know it's only 5-4, but still. We are pushing pretty nicely through here. It's 6-4 now, 6-5. I mean, I guess you could say it's an even game, but to be honest with you, I think we're going to win this one. We're 7-5 now. We're just probably not going to get a lot of hits in this game. But that's okay. We've been able to talk about the turret rotation a little bit, how quickly the gun likes to reload, a little bit of the damage, and then next time we can really focus just on the actual game itself, in the sense of we could just focus on sitting there and saying, okay, we're going to go over here, we're going to do this and that. And look at that great hit on the tortoise. The tortoise just got his ass handed to him. We're going to try to track him. Can't, but we did hit an ammo area there. Maybe we can ammo rack him. That would be awesome. There we go. Hit him a nice one again. He's not going to get away, and he is dead. God, I feel like I'm commentating for a freaking World of Tanks tournament. My voice has been wanting to go like 100 miles an hour, because you really have to talk really quickly on those tournaments, because things happen like bam, 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 bam. There's not a lot of people on there. There's not a lot of time on there. Oh, wow. They just saved my bacon. What was that? Oh, that was the T-20 prototype. Never mind. My bacon wasn't really in danger, but still. Yeah. Anyways, we're going to go up here. Maybe get an easy kill from the Tiger 2. Might actually get hit from him, which is a good possibility. Yeah. Oh, no. He's not going to shoot me. All right, cool. Hey, he wants to try running away. So, that's cool. If he wants to do that, he is more than welcome to try to run away from me. If you hear squeaking in the background, I apologize. My puppy is playing with his new toy. I was teaching him how to walk on the leash the other day, and I swear to God, I wish I could put up the videos that I took for my wife to show her what was going on. But I feel like somebody from like the Animal Society would probably think I was being I was killing my puppy, because I wasn't killing my puppy. All I was doing was I would have tension on his leash, just a little bit of tension, and try to get him to come my way. And what would happen is he would sit there and he would scream bloody murder like he was dying. I mean, to the point I had to shut all the windows in the house. I had to put his muzzle on because he's sitting there doing that. And I'm like, are you kidding me? What is your problem? And that's what he was doing. He was just sitting there like... it took me about 2 hours to finally get him used to the... wow, I hit the wrong spot. That's alright. We're going to take out this track over here. Keep him there a little bit longer. And then... we didn't take out the track, but whatever. We'll take a shot up there. We didn't do 870 points. If you saw, there's another round to hit there. When that happens, the game automatically thinks, hey, he did 870 damage, and I didn't. I really didn't. So, all right. So we've already gotten 7 shots in, which is not bad at all. I didn't think we were going to get that many shots in this game, but as you can see, it reloads really quickly, and you're going to get a lot of damage in it, even though it only does about 400, 500 damage every single shot. You know, you're going to get a lot of hits in if you can get people in your area. Sometimes I go into games and nobody comes my way, and that's fine, because you do have to play this tank very defensively, and so sometimes you can't go into those areas that they want you to get a lot of points. Meaning you can't go into those areas that, you know, you just sit there and, you know, are able to... Are you kidding me? I bounced the lower plate. I bounced again. We're backing out of here. I'm not going to let him get another shot into me at the moment in time. I could try for the cheeks, which is a good possibility. Now, one of the things you need to notice about this tank, and I noticed yesterday, is it definitely does have a lot less penetration than the Waffle Tier 9. So, that sometimes can cause problems. You know, I was going against a T95, and I was shooting them in areas that I normally could take, or I can usually hurt people. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to hurt the T95 in certain spots. I was bouncing like crazy. So, anyways, we get our last little kill there. 10 hits, 2 assisting. Not bad. Alrighty. So, let's see. 36,000 in silver, 4,350 in experience points. We destroyed 2 tanks. We did 3,955 in damage, 11 penetrations. Alrighty, so let's look at this. We came in 2nd place, which is not bad. Saying that the T110E3 only did about less than 1,000 damage, about half of that, and beat us in, yeah, pretty much. That's not bad. We kept up with the T110E3, which does an amazing amount of damage, and I feel pretty good about that. Really good about that. So, real quick, I'm going to go and check on my ops, because I want to make sure I'm running everything that I should be, because we just won this battle, and I'm trying to get as much experience points as possible. So, I'm going to edit this out, and we'll be jumping into the next game. Alright guys, so we're in Cliff Range Standard Battle. We're going to be going against tier 10s, 9s, and 8s. Pretty much the same duplicate battle of last time, except... wait a second. They got an extra tier 9 than us? Ah, fuck my life. Anyways, 2 artilleries is not good to see on this. One of the things I hate about this map in particular is specifically when you have 2 artillery, because they're only going to shoot in certain areas. And one of those areas is the one area I was heading towards, is Death Valley, the A1 line. And I like going down there because I have a really open stretch that I can shoot down towards and keep shooting at the enemy. But unfortunately, I have nobody going over here to support me at all. And I feel like I'm going to die. I really do. Be honest with you, I'm going to say screw this, and I'm going to go up the hill. This is going to take me a little bit longer to get back into the battle, but I don't mind. I'd rather get up here and try to fight than stay down here and get shot at and not see who's shooting at me. Because one of the disadvantages about this tank is the camo rating. The camo rating on this thing is like, I think average or below average, which really sucks. It means anybody could pretty much see you and shoot at you. So, that being said, that guy's going to get away. That being said, we have to be very careful with what we do. The armor rating on this tank is not very good at all either. That's why we have to play this thing very supportively. We can't just sit there and just... oh my god, man. I need to get up here a little bit closer so I could have shot that guy. That was terrible of me. Nope, can't take a shot at him. Anyway, so we have to play this very supportively. We have to play behind our buddies as much as possible. The further the better, so that we can make sure that we don't get our asses killed. Because we're not going to really bounce anything, especially when we're going against tier 10s. We've only got 1,500 hit points, pretty much a Death Star. Some of the other tank destroyers can kill us in one hit, so yeah. We have to be very careful about this. And as you can see, oh wow, that guy's name is Kill Switch. A really good band. I love Kill Switch. Anyways. Wow. I'm really scared about this. Really am. We got a T-110E5 up there. Auto-looting bastard. That's probably going to tear us up. This is where the be supportively comes in handy. Stay way the freaking back and nobody will shoot at you. And we miss because we shot too quick. There we go. Look at how quickly we reload though. It's almost like having an autoloader, but not quite. Now we gotta keep moving because we do have 2 artilleries to worry about. Nasty Eye is 7 there that we can't even do anything to. And he's going to probably take a shot on me. Good possibility. Nothing we can do to really block it except just keep moving and hope for the best that we don't get shot at. But we did get shot at because everybody and their mother is coming up Death Valley. And I know I have my tank turned around backwards, but that's just me hoping for the best, and we died. Alrighty, so yeah. Alrighty, so we were defeated on that one, but we're going to keep that video, or that game, in this, because I wanted to show you guys pretty much, as I said, if you can't play supportively, then you're going to die, and that's what happened. My team didn't go down Death Valley at all. That was really one of my best spots to be able to shoot long distance without really being detected, or to be the most effective, let's just say that. And unfortunately, we were forced to go to the middle where we did nothing. We did 400 damage, and that was it. So, but that just goes to show you right there that this tank is a very, very weak tank in the sense of armor and hit points. So you really have to play this thing defensively. And if you can do it like that and pull back and be supportive to everybody, you're going to be okay, and you'll be able to do a lot of damage like we did in the first game. So let's try another battle and see what we can do. Alright guys, we're on Pro River Encounter, and we're going to be facing Tier 9s, Tier 8s this time, and a couple Tier 7s. So, a little bit different than we saw the last 2 games. So, we'll see what happens. Anyways, so going back to the last battle, as I said, you know, you really need your team to be able to play properly. If everybody wants to go one way, you're probably going to get screwed over, because it's probably not the way you need to go. So, I really suggest if you are running down this tank line, get a friend or two to help you out. You know, I played with Bubba, as you saw yesterday, if you watched the video. The last battle, we were playing in these tanks, and our team was being very helpful and pushing and spotting people, and we were able to take a lot of shots at people from a distance. So, it was really, really good. Unfortunately, I kept bouncing off that Centurion 7-1. Wow, I just got trolled by him so badly. I know I could pen him, just my rounds weren't hitting exactly where I wanted them to hit. Just bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. And there's RNG for you. So, anyways, this battle should be a little bit different. We should be able to stay up this hill and shoot down at people. Maybe not this hill, but maybe the next hill after. Over. We need to stop this medium from pushing, because if he pushes too much, we will get spotted up here on this hill. And if our team does not help push this lower side over here, the A2 area or B2 area, we're probably going to get spotted and get destroyed like we did in the last game. And I can't get up that part of the hill. As many times as I've played this match, and I have not realized this yet. Anyways, this could be a big problem for us. We've got a light tank over there and a medium. This is hindering us from being able to set up and start shooting at people. Alright, so luckily, our team was able to shoot at those guys and destroy the 2 guys we were worried about. Now we need a focus fire on some of these other tanks. Once we get our binos up, we should be able to hopefully see this tiger. But I think he's dead already. Yeah, Tiger 2's gone. But there is another tank over there. I just saw the tracer round shoot out. So we just need somebody to spot him up. Alright, we got a leopard over here. And we missed because we were eager to shoot. And we were dumb. We didn't take our time to aim. There we go. We hit him in the blind. And he's going to try to get over here and get into safety, which hopefully that 110 will be able to deal with him. And we're going to take a shot at the IS-8. We hit a little low. And he's shooting way up here, blind firing at us. He sees our tracer, so looks like we lost our little light tank over there, which could have definitely been very helpful for this. Jesus Christ, I'm still in tournament mode and just talking like I'm in a tournament. I'm hosting for a tournament. It's probably never going to leave me now. And hopefully that's not a bad thing for you guys, that I'm, you know, trying to talk all this stuff at once. I know some people might not like that, want me to sit here and talk calmly or something like that. But I have to say, I did very well in the tournament without cussing at all. I think I said hell once, and that was it. Can we get it? Might be able to do something. Yep, there we go. Being able to hit that upper plate there. We got a nice angle on him. Oh, there's a waffle there. Can we get the hit? No, we shot a little bit to the top right. Our round went high because of RNG saying, screw you. Not going to let you have it. Probably not going to be a good battle for us. There's only a couple tanks left. 9-2. Our team is doing really good at wrecking these guys. And, yeah, probably not going to get any shots in. Or any more shots in. Just going to push up a little bit so that when they spot, if there's any more tank destroyers back there, that light up. Nope. Alrighty, so looks like focus on this area. We're going to have to go a different route. Hopefully get some more shots in. This is not the way I need to go, because there's that rock there. I forgot all about that. But that's alright. We're going to turn down this way a little bit. We'll slide past it. We'll be okay to go. Alright. Alright. Let's see if we can get over there. What do we have left for enemy tanks? OBJ 704. A Yog Tiger. Those are the ones we're going to really try for. If we can make it over there in time. That's the problem. I mean, we got decent speed, but this map is very unforgiving if you're not set up in a good position to be able to react to different areas. And I have to say, there's probably no real good area to set up and get ready to shoot at the enemy tanks and stuff. So, alright, we're going to slide down here. Took a little damage. That's alright. Don't care. Get over here as quickly as possible. Look at this. They're going to surround these tanks. And we're not going to get anything in, are we? Wow. Yeah, we're going to get screwed on this game. We're definitely getting screwed on this game. Alright, somebody just took a hit down here from an invisible tank, so I'm thinking this guy might be around here somewhere. Focus on this location. I mean, I saw it come up like a bounce. Nope, he didn't get hit there. It looks like an AFK tank that somebody is going to get free hits in. And that sucks. And there's the game.
Chalk up another win.
Alrighty, so we did nothing that game. We did about 816 damage, but that is about it, and we came way at the bottom. That is crap. But our team did really good. Look at that T-54, 6,000 damage. You know he's happy. Alrighty, guys, so we're on F George standard battle, facing tier 9s, a lot of tier 8s, and some tier 7s. And hopefully we could do a lot better than we did on the last 2 battles. Holy crap. We got screwed on those last 2 battles. The last one we got screwed because nobody, really came our way. We had a couple shots on some people, but that was about it. And we'll see what we can do here. Now, I like this map, but not particularly for this tank, because there's not really any spot to sit there and do long distance shooting. Some of the spots you have to set up in can cause you to get spotted easily and get shot at, because of just how the map is set up. You can see there's a rock area right there. The enemy team likes to sit just on the other side of that and make us come around this corner of this rock facing to shoot at them. Most of them do not come over this way, but we're gonna hope for the best that they do come that way. Another spot they like to come is over here, where I'm got these boxes don't want to work right. Jesus Christ. Right here and right here. They like to come up this way, and then also they like to come up this little middle road. So if we can get to where this tank destroyer is and shoot down here, we might get some shots on these guys to shoot at them. But I'm kind of worried because I really don't want... See, there's a T-59 that's probably spotting our AMX. Yep, there he is. And we're probably going to get spotted going up here, trying to shoot at this tank. But we got to do what we got to do, you know? We should have shot it. We should have shot, and we didn't. We do have to watch out for artillery. This tank is in our way. And there's the heavy tank we were talking about, sitting over there. Alright, so we're going to back off a little bit because we've been spotted. Our AMX AC-46 is over there. Let's see. Can we hit anything over here? Oh, we've got barely a shot on an IS-8. Probably not going to hit him. Terrible shot to shoot at. Should have went for the Tiger 2, which we're going to do as soon as we get a chance to. There we go. There's a good hit on him. We're going to keep shooting at him, because really he's the only person we could do anything to. These other guys are, like I said, they're behind that rock facing where you can't see them at the moment. Alright, so we hit the tracks of the IS-8. He's backing up. We're going to try for a random shot to see what happens. Nothing happened. There we go. Finally. Got a good hit on that IS-8. He's about 400 meters away from us, meaning that eventually one of these guys are going to see us. Ooh, Tiger P. And we're going to bounce. He's got some trolling 200 armor right there. We need to really hit him in the turret. There we go. Remember, Tiger P's have that really nasty armor like the Ferdinand. They're the same chassis, and so they have really thick armor in certain spots. There we go. Turn up that IS-8, getting some hits on the Tiger P. Pretty happy about this, but these guys are trying to hide now behind that little cliff area. Oh, and we shot way too soon. Might be able to get a shot. No, and because the stupid little rocks there. Alright, we got a T-30 we can shoot at. I faced one of these the other day, and it was a back and forth shooting. Back and forth, back and forth. This IS-8 is just letting me keep hitting him. He knows I'm here. I don't know why he keeps allowing me to do stuff to him. But we need to back up after we kill this guy, because we're going to get spotted. And that's not a thing we need to happen. Definitely not something I want to happen at all. I'm really worried about this shit. I need some help over here. Really do. I wish I could get a shot on this tiger. I need to get my... Come on, come on, come on. Get my binos up. I should be able to see him now. There he is. There we go. There we go. There was a good hit. My round went to the right a little bit, so we were able to still get a good hit in. Oh, and he backed up right when we shot. Can we get a shot on this T-30? Oh, T-30 must be spotting us. T-30 must be spotting us. So we need to hide for a few seconds, because I really do not want to get killed here. And, yeah. Probably going to die here. Good possibility. We got to get the hell out of here. Our best chances of survival with this situation is that the tiger is hurt. And the best thing for us to do is for us to wait for him to come around and try to do something. And we've got the faster reload, so we'll be able to shoot him. I think we had the faster reload. I believe we had the faster reload. So our best chance is to focus fire on him and take a couple of hits from him, and then focus on that T-30, and hopefully Artie is paying attention and is going to help us out. So we're going to point out where we last saw these other guys, and maybe our guys might come around the corner. Alright, there it is. There's the T-30, the guy we didn't want to see at the moment. We need to back away. Get back up here and spot him again.
The enemy knows our location.
There we go. Nice little hit. Right there.
Reloaded.
We're probably going to take a hit. Oh my god. Artillery is focusing on us instead of our team. That's what I was hoping for, is that the our artillery on the other team would focus on... Oh man, and our gun depression is just not helping us today. So we're getting out of here. I'm not going to stay here to get hit again by that artillery. We've done really good today, and I'd rather stay alive instead of getting blown up. But man, artillery is just focusing on us. Maybe we could change up our situation a little bit. Come in here, do a quick shot at the T-30. Where's he at? Where's he at? God damn it, that invisible bastard. Oh, T-30 just took a shot, so we had to get out here and look for him. There he is. There he is. There he is! Oh! Unfortunately, the T-30 was able to take out one of our buddies, but that allowed his camo to go back up, or to drop a little bit. We were able to spot him. So I'm pretty happy with that. Alrighty, so 31,000 in silver, 1,871 in experience points. 2 tanks destroyed, 4,925 in damage, 15 penetrations, and 518 assisting. We did get high caliber, which is really nice to get. And we came in 4th place, so not bad at all. We were the highest damage dealer, but there you go. Alrighty guys, so we're going to be wrapping up the review of the Conway. Now, you've gotten to see this tank battle in a couple of different situations. That first battle doing pretty well. We were able to use that open terrain and play very supportively and get in there and do what we needed to do. A couple situations we had to get close, like that Tiger 2, and be able to shoot them real quick. That's the nice thing about the turret rotation. It's pretty decent on this thing, and the accuracy is pretty nice on it. And so being able to shoot somebody really quickly and kill them and not suffer any damage is really, really nice. Now, on that second map on Cliff, we saw where I was talking about where we needed our team to, we need to play very supportively. And you are, or you do need your team to help you out a lot. And as you saw, if the team all goes one way, specifically an area that is not very good for you, there's a good chance you're probably going to die, because you do need to stay with them to be able to get some shots in. If you stay in by yourself, because the camo rating on this thing sucks, if we would have stayed over in Death Valley, we were probably going to be seen and probably shot up before we ever even got a shot into anybody. So we only got one hit on that T-54 E1, yeah, or E2, whatever it's called. The tank before the T-57. Anyways, And you saw what happens. If you don't play this tank supportively, this is what happens. If your team doesn't help you out, this is what happens. The next team that you guys saw, we got a couple of good hits in on some people, but, not being in a good area to respond to the rest of the enemy, that's what happens. You just don't get as many hits in, and you don't get as much damage. That's what sometimes happens with this tank. You just get screwed over by not having tanks come your way, because you have to play this very supportively. You need to go to areas that, help you out, give you the best advantage in the field. And that's where we went. And unfortunately, because this tank isn't a brawler of any sort, we had to go up on the hill. We got a couple hits in, but once those tanks were dead that we shot at, there was nothing else we could do. Now, we probably could have gotten more damage because we missed a couple shots, but there you go. That happens. Now, the last map, you got to see a couple different variations, all put in together, where we played very supportively at the beginning. We were letting our tanks spot for us. We were getting a lot of great hits in. And then you saw what I did at the end. Now, I backed away, and my plan was to take on the Tiger 2 if he came around the corner by myself, because I knew he had very little health. I wanted to focus fire, or primarily focus on that tank, not the T-30, because he had a lot of life. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. We encountered the T-30 first, and what we were trying to do was just keep him spotted for our artillery to hit, which he did eventually hit. But the bad thing is their artillery was focusing on me, which I was so pissed about, because I thought for sure the enemy artillery was in that bottom right corner, and was protecting the flag, but he wasn't. He moved up towards the T-30 and said screw it, and was firing at the spotted person. So, and that was me, which knocked a lot of our life out. And so the reaction, what we had to do there was just get out of that situation. The T-30 knew exactly where we were, so if we back out of the area and go into a different position, we were able to get another shot into the T-30. Luckily, the T-30 focused on somebody else that came over the hill, which thank you for that tank that sacrificed his life for that. But I was able to push forwards, see the T-30, shoot him, and take him out. And, I had to play this thing very, carefully. And that's something you learn throughout this entire line. That's why it's good not to sit there and just skip through tanks. If somebody like me, I like starting at tier 7 and going on up, because usually those tanks are going to be pretty close to what you're going to be seeing as a tier 10. Now, sometimes you see dramatic changes from one tank to another tank, even if it's tier 7 to tier 8. But this line has been pretty consistent all the way up through, and I've played them all pretty much the same. Very defensively and back and supportively to my team. And that's what you need to do with this tank. It is a great, great tank. I have to say, all in all, I really highly recommend going down this line. The only problem you're going to have, and most people have, is the Challenger. That tank is a terrible tank to play. But majority of them are pretty fun. I had a lot of fun with majority of these tanks. And final thoughts on this thing. The only bad thing on this tank is the armor and the hit points. Only 1,500 hit points. And the armor is just going to, I can bounce here and there from my gun mantle, but majority of the time I get damaged. And the gun depression is a little crappy on it too. But other than that, everything else is great on this tank. And I have to say, it's one of my funnest tanks. I will be selling it just to be able to afford the tier 10, but I will be buying this tank back because it is an amazing tank. It is really, really an amazing tank. And I think you guys will thoroughly enjoy it if you go down this line, if you like these types of tanks that are, it's kind of like the Waffle tier 9. The Waffen off Panzer 4, I believe is the correct name for it. Very weak armor, but has a great 360-degree rotating turret. It's got a lot of damage, a lot of penetration, even more penetration than this tank. It's got the 12-8 on there that the Waffle uses at the tier 10, but it's a lot of fun to play. And I love playing these types of tanks. They're really, really fun. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming out and watching this video. I'm WizardKen. Please hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. I'll try to get back to you. Like I said, this Saturday and Sunday we'll be hosting the tournament again. And stuff like that. I apologize. A lot of you guys have been wanting to do countdowns with me. But you know what? The tournament's going on, and they asked me to help, and I'm going to help. So it's not something we do every single day of the year and stuff like that. You know, eventually the tournament's going to be done with. I think it's only got like a couple weeks left anyway. So there you go. I don't think we're going to have any problems with that. So I'm going to be on vacation starting next Friday. So I'm going to be really kind of putting up videos here and there during this next coming up week. Because I'm going to be trying to save up a lot of videos for when I'm gone on vacation. I'm going to be gone for an entire week starting next Friday. So Friday, Saturday, all the way through the next week. And then I'll be back on not this next Saturday, but the Saturday after. Or wait, no. Yeah. Anyways. I know it's very confusing. I have a hard time keeping up with it. Anyways. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's been awesome. We'll be getting to the tier 10 pretty soon. We've only got 111,000 to go. Shouldn't take me too much longer to get. I've been playing a lot of other tanks, so it's been helping out. As you can see, 81,000 in the free XP pool up there in the top right. God damn it, George, shut up! And then 65,000 on this tank. You can see I've been playing this tank a lot. I enjoy it a lot. So, anyways, guys, I'm WizardKen. Thank you so much for coming out. Until next time, see ya.